Let's go outside. Good boy. Good boy. Good girl. You know, some days I actually end up working out at the house because I enjoy the peace and quiet. Or other days, when I want to interact with more people, I can go to the gym and actually do that. That's why I think the gym is vital for anyone in life. Whether it be you're going through a hard time, you want to create friendships, meet new people, create bonds that are going to last a lifetime. This right here is the best way to do it. I can tell you this for a fact. I have met some really good friends that are now brothers of mine at the gym. And the way they encourage me, the way they give me advice, you can't pay for that. Nobody ever can. And I think that is definitely worth any type of gym membership that you have to get. For me personally, also, I learned to trust myself more when I went to the gym. It's not about just pushing all the heavy weight, yada yada, you want to look big. Yeah, we all do. But it's also showing up for yourself day in and day out. Holding yourself accountable. If you're going to say you're going to go work out, go do it. Even if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it doesn't matter. You're showing up for yourself, and your future self will thank you. Another great thing I learned from the gym is doing stuff you do not want to do and how it actually will pay you out in the long run. I genuinely do not really like to do abs at all. I'm not even kidding. I don't mind waking up sore, if my chest is sore, legs are sore, arms are sore. But your abs, once your abs get sore, you realize how much you actually use your abs from your day to day. And now I do it so much that I do not really get sore, and I actually quite enjoy doing abs. I ended up doing it every single day. Another thing I found out is a good way to take your mind away from actually working out is looking at your phone when you're doing something. Like I do it periodically when I'm doing abs, so I can leave that mental space of that pain cave just for a quick second. By doing that, that has helped me tremendously push through workouts and make sure I finish strong. Just that quick millisecond at looking at something, whether it be something motivational, looking at a message I got from my wife, text messages from my family, seeing my niece and nephew, it just puts you in a different mental space. And that seems to really help me. And that's the thing. You got to find out what works for you. Because what works for me may not work out for you. But what works for me may work for you. You just have to be willing to put in the time and effort to figure out what is actually going to work for you. To make sure you put in that work and you get the job done. You show it for yourself continuously, even when you don't want to. And by doing that, right there, you are proving to yourself that you are built to endure any obstacle, any trial, any tribulation, any hiccup that comes your way, depression, anxiety. You are built to endure, but not by yourself. You have to be willing to spend time alone, get on your knees, and start praying and ask God for guidance. But the real question is, can you listen to what He's telling you? That, for me, is something that I'm learning to do. I'm not perfect at it. And I know that, and that's fine. I just know that by me spending time alone and reading the Bible and getting on my knees and praying, that's exactly what He wants me to do. And by doing that, I'm opening the door to allow him to speak to me. That's all God really wants. He wants you to slow down, listen, and respect what he's telling you. It might not be the time frame that we want, but his timing is by far the best. I'm sure you guys have all heard the quote, hindsight is 20/20. And the older I get, the more I realize it. I realize everything that has happened to me happens for a specific reason. You don't train to prove them wrong. You train to prove yourself right. You train because God's placed the fire in you and you refuse to waste it. I'm going to remind you guys this from the Bible. In Proverbs 16, it says, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. So commit to it. Now I got to change my oil on my truck. So. Oh. I forgot my keys. I'm gonna grab those. I actually enjoy taking care of my vehicle and my wife's vehicle. That way, if something ever goes wrong, I can be like, oh man, that's my fault. I can't go back and blame someone else. I like to hold accountability for myself, and that's how I do it. Got my keys. Now I just gotta reset my oil light on my truck. So. And now here, in a little bit, I'm about to go hang out with one of my friends. But got my oil change done. Gonna hang out with my buddy today. Then I gotta come back home and ride the bike.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow, and I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
Just getting home from hanging out with my buddy in Zalanaga for the day. I didn't bring my camera to record it, but we hang around up there all day, and then they were having like a Christmas festival up there, so we hung around up there. Went to dinner. Haven't seen this guy in a long time. He gave me some really good advice. Today was a great day. I normally end up working out twice a day, which is fine. Some days it's good to not work out twice a day. Some days it's good just to go with the flow of things, right? I haven't seen this guy in a couple months, and we've been meaning to connect, and today was just the day to connect. So all I was able to do today was work out this morning and then change my oil, and now I got to let my dogs out. Let's go potty. Let's go potty. Now it's 9:30 and I'm getting ready for bed. This is what I normally do. Oh. Got my wife's class. Shot of apple cider vinegar helps me actually sleep pretty good. yeah. And I'll take my magnetine, 2 of them. It's time to get in the shower and read this book. I'm also reading this book too. Given to me from my boss. Designed to Lead. It's a good book, but I gotta finish this one before I pick up the other one.